Specifically, let's talk about some of the deficits you have now. Short-term memory. Talk to me about your memory issues and what works and what doesn't.
What works is, you tell me we're going to meet again tomorrow at 1:30, and I know we're not, but it's got to go on my PDA phone. The doctor scripted one in March or August of 2007. I brought my cell phone and my Palm Pilot with me, and the Palm Pilot glass was broken. And I said, I can't walk around with these two in the same pocket. However, they're coming up with these super gadget phones now. He wrote a script. And so we went to Verizon with a speech pathologist, and they wrote a script for the Verizon 700 Trio, Palm Trio 700WX.
How do you use that on a daily basis?
I used it with my grocery list. I literally took my phone in the kitchen. I go in the refrigerator, there's no milk, you can hit the task, but you have to build a list. So, I mean, you could have 100 items.
Tell me about building the list.
It's basically on what you eat. Now, with the Android system, the Grocery IQ app, and you might have it on your iPhone as well, but the Grocery IQ app I highly recommend it. You can actually scan a barcode of a pizza box, whatever. And the barcode will pick up the information of what that item is, and then from there you have it on your grocery list. Now you can use your Publix, your Albertsons, your Winn-Dixie, whatever store that you have in your Stop and Shops or whatever area. Most of those are built in, or like I go to a place called the Butcher's Block, it's privately owned. You can type that in and put Delmonico steak, pork chops, sausage, breakfast links, and then you can tap those. Like when you go to the store, I'll walk around the store, put an item in, tap it off. If I don't do that, I'm going to get home and say you want to make shepherd's pie. I'm not going to have any potatoes. Tough to make shepherd's pie without potatoes. And I will forget things, but with it, I do very well.
What else do you use the phone for?
The calendar. I have my Yahoo calendar on there that I can go right into my actual Yahoo Mail account and use my calendar. Your email of when you were going to be here stayed right at the top, and I deleted around it for several days. The email is very important to me, Facebook.
Now you'd spend a lot of time on Facebook, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the interview and the advocacy and the goals that you have and you're achieving through that. But you're doing Facebook on a computer, you're doing it on your phone, you're doing it on both.
Yeah, like days like tomorrow, I am not going to feel very good. I'm going to be very tired. I'm going to have a very tight chest. And I'll probably do a lot from my Facebook on my cell phone, just replying to messages like I've done today. You know, people like, good luck with your time today. You know, I can post, but you can't instant message like we do sometimes in the morning.
How's your visual acuity? Are you able to see your phone well enough to use it functionally, or is that harder for you?
It's getting blurrier.
Have you looked at possibly moving into a tablet versus the phone,
Yes.
something like an iPad or the equivalent?
The problem with that is the mobility of it.
Can't stick it in your pocket.
Can't stick it in your pocket, and you're going to have the tendency to want to put it down, and that's a disaster for me. I mean, I left my phone in a grocery store one time. Luckily, I only lived across the street. Luckily, I went grocery shopping around 9 o'clock at night. The store was open till 10, I think. I raced back across the street, and the cell phone was on a 12-pack of Pepsi or a box of something.
Fortunately, you remembered where you left it.
Yeah, because when I got home, I wanted to do more with my phone, and it wasn't there. And I mean, it goes with me. I carry, my debit card, my ID, everything. So
Strap it to you.
yeah, well, I put it in my pocket, or strap it. But it's a very important package.